Your new garments are ready should you want them. Some things never go out of fashion. Well, it is a momentous occasion, sir. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Bright Wall. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed 2 of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement.
Oh, what's this? There's a chicken feather in my beer. Ah, here he is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. Others might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than...
I'm Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining, Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of... Levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But
Were you to improve things around Brightwall, people would be most grateful. When people are grateful, also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
there you have it. The way I see it, you will need all the followers you can if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. Return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience. Now, the book says there is an additional, rather amazing capability about the sanctuary's map table. You find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is you see the villagers in need. You can also followers you must to impress Samuel people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Oh, pinch, you foul fiend, you uncouth wretch. You, good sir, you who live, you will find the legendary lost play. Splendid.
Finally, tragedy will come together as the
now, mortal one. Stay away from this. Only death place and insanity await you. Don't pick it! No, really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife. Listen, you're not getting my lost play, you hear? It's rubbish, worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy comedy with my rocker?
It would seem, my dear, have been apprehended by the ghost of more. That makes both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because once a detective of some and yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days. Trap book. As far as deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. I am correct. Putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son, if thou wouldst give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is my love. Let the heavens and the seas and the eels song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. Meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sun of our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic depth. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, pertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and just as trouble court and my crown is heavy, so laugh, or I your head.
Kuchi-kuchi-goo.
Stop, it's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them, yes.
I have never seen a more fool. There is for us yet.
Handle my my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will versatility extend to names of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2. Which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. Favorite scene of mine, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your...
Titus, thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous My son lies dead because of your revenge be mine. Cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Hey, you're broke, ain't ya? How are we gonna make any money out of killing ya?
Nice one! Stop the bugger! I've never been shot before. What's it feel like, mate? And bite, dog! Next time! How do you like them potatoes?
Titus has fallen! Vengeance is mine at last. But what is your horrible trick? No, it can't. He was my son! Oh, woe and wretched me! I am undone. My heart, great grief, has beat its last. Adieu, unkind world. Adieu.
A tremendous performance. For a moment, I believed you truly... I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a marvelous rendition of my work? You have brought such depth of meaning to my words, I stand in awe. You eyes no more with before my missing. I entrust you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it the ham sandwich, a metaphor, of course.
You have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you? Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds. Thank you a million times. Thank you.
His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
Hark. Bear witness to the tragic futility that can. Oh, how sear senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating core?
Reminds me of another one. A corpse walks and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" Certainly, replies the bartender, "A stiff drink."
And so a happy say, which reminds us, are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
Great big giant bosom.
Tosh I ever saw. It didn't just play ever.
I'm beginning to understand why Philip Morley never published this particular piece of work in his lifetime.
Indeed, it is too far ahead of its time. Perchance one day a civilization will rise with the broadness of brain to truly appreciate it.
If you ask me, it was the chance that let it down. One cannot argue with the comedy.
Fox on you, bitch.
1, 2, 3.
This is fun!
Lovely.
Almost perfect. Yeah! Woohoo! Look, treating this, he takes almost everything I earn. Worse shortages. Splendid. Oh, hero. Oh, wonderful. Oh dear, how terrifying. I think I'm going to wet myself. I keep meaning to pop by that little sale that's on. Huh?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Da-da.
It's fun. Wait.
You're very good.
What do you do? Oh, lead on.
You don't. Dare I say, you're not. You might have a look.
Oh, so that's it, is it? Just get rid of me on a whim, why don't you? I just hope Sega keeps his promise. Didn't you hear about that? That was really quite exceptional. Well done. Ooh. Okay, that's not bad.
If you come knocking one more time, I'll this door down your holes.
This is terrible. Right, you'll need that.
You have several new suits. Those will make dressing easy. You're dressed as a chicken. What are you planning to do dressed?
Yes, marry to what most pickings are very, very crafty. They won't fall for any of that. Come here, chicky. I've got some lovely treats for you.
To me the other day, one man's
Terrific. We're gaining the initiative. Go on. No more out there.
My dear, one of the chicken god is going to down from a celestial sky and out your eyes. So there. Yours sincerely, Arthur.
You're doing great. We can't afford this.
Family will be wondering where I...
The most original haircuts in town.
That's all of them. At last, the town can rest easy.
Oh, Bernard, you've got to lock them up again. This isn't right. They to be free.
You're always on about the chickens and their freedom. I think I'm out.
You're right. I it.
All right. We'll let them live. But only you swear again.
All right. Right. This out.
I hope I haven't made a terrible mistake. But if I killed them, I would just make them...
Well done. You have gathered quite an impressive following in Brightwall. This should be more to convince this little
I
hamlet
just don't
to
know
send
about...
to the...
This.
I believe Samuel awaits you at the town gates to express that very sentiment.
Oh, hello. Great. Now, this package, like I said, it's very special. I ordered it from a catalogue. It was very expensive, but then this is Jonathan we're talking about. He deserves only the best. Now, according to the catalogue, the delivery coach travels through Misspeak. Maybe they lost a wheel there or something. It's a good place to start looking around.
I trust you are finding everything all right? You do look the image of a mercenary. May have something to do with the fact...
Nothing but that worthless hunk of stone. Love it.
I can tell. Good one. Slack the freak.
Don't worry, just a scratch. Shake it off.
Ah, that's got a snap.
a hero. I'm not a hero. Two, actually, who go on a grand adventure and save the world. And along the way learn something about life and love. And that's the tricky bit. The action is thrilling, the banter is punchy, but any scene where they express their feelings for one another falls a bit flat. I've nothing to draw inspiration from. I've asked past express themselves one-on-one. Most give me a weird look and hurry away. And the ones who indulge me, frankly, take it further than I'd like. No helps. I don't want to see the crude, awkward fumblings of everyday folk. I need the searing intensity and awe-inspiring passion only heroes can achieve. Do you know another hero you could bring here? A real live hero? Someone you cooperate with? I want to see two heroes. What would one hero's passion even look like? Don't answer that.
Welcome to the
Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
Esteemed citizens of Brightwall, today we demonstrate the generous nature of our fair town. For too long have our mountain neighbors suffered in silence. We extend a helping hand. Would not have without the courage and determination of one man, the son of the old hero king. From this day, we shall know you as the hero of Brightwall. Before you leave, we ask of you one favor. As we pledge ourselves to you, so we hope you will pledge to return Brightwall to its former glory and reopen the academy which your father founded.
I will.
Very good, very good. I expected nothing less from you. These volunteers carry the supplies to the dweller camp. They may have them with our blessing. I hope you will return one day, not just as our hero, but as our king.
Don't you get tired?
I think you'll find our prices quite reasonable.
Best shop in Brightwall. You'd be mad to go anywhere else.
Upon that wall, you have done a wonderful
You got it! Oh, this is brilliant! Brilliant! Right, let me see. Now then, here are the instructions. Prepare display in price. Done that. Ensure that your garden ornaments are facing your gargoyle with line of sight. Check. Face your gargoyle. Confident. Take a deep breath and say an authoritative voice. Oh.
Gargulus multipolus.
Don't eat wild mushrooms, they could be toadstools. Play with matches. Never leave home without a hat. You should never move an injured person.
Oh, this is the greatest day of life! Wait till I tell my family. Talking to them. Oh, who cares about them? This is mind-bogglingly amazing! In the morning when I... Ah! And I stumble out of bed.
Please, you've got to help me. I'm so worried. It's my daughter, you see. I can't find her. The little scamp is always going off on her own, having adventures and whatnot. Always comes back after a while, though, but this time she's been missing for hours. I'm frantic with worry. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Please bring her back safely.
What's that? Help! Are you here to take me home? I shot it! I shot it! Hooray! Yikes! Nasty monsters! Mommy said I shouldn't talk to strangers. Oh, just did. We made it to the cave. Help! What's that? Help! Woohoo! No. Oh, please. Yeah! Woohoo! Yeah! I spy my little something beginning with S. More nasty things! Don't let them eat me! Hooray! Are we there yet? Are we there yet now? There's my mum! Mummy! Mummy!
My darling, my little darling, what a relief! I was beside myself. I can't thank you enough. I'm forever dead.
Oh, it's you again. The one that convinced us to keep the chickens.
Thank you. What you did. Will say was a strain and orange for a little.
That it was. Didn't want to let the birds out, and she said the definition of coop is a chickens.
Finally, we came up with a compromise that worked for both of us and, more importantly, made the chickens happy. We don't let them run free, but we let them do the next best thing. Run race.
First of its kind. Though I
expect it will catch on. Gives the chickens for their aggression and allows us to maintain and control.
Would you like to bet on the next? Very simple. This by the track. All profits go to... well, mostly they go to buying more feed. They're voracious eaters.
This... two... most shows... and they're off! Your name isn't Mr. Cluckles, you're looking at tails now. Perfect gentlemen all know that Colonel Leeds he desired as a racer. And there's a last. Nothing gets the blood flowing like a good chicken race. And there's your winner showing.
I don't mind losing. What I object to is them taking my best chicken who wasn't even running.
Part of me thought we'd be safer at killing them all.
If you're not too busy, you might have a look in the sanctuary shop. I believe something new has been added. In with the new, I always say, to keep the old handy as well.
Our hero returns, bringing good tidings. Hat and supper. Damn thing doesn't open. Oh well, I never thought you'd actually get it, tell you the truth. Boulder. We've been blessed, we have made an alliance that has already brought us life. One day, it will bring us much more. We require but one more offering before we fight at your side. Boulder. Promise to restore these mountains to their full glory and to protect our right to dwell in them, and promise you will bring nothing but the fiercest justice upon Logan's head.
I promise.
Then may we be carried into the castle by the dogs of fury.
We'll have to wait a little longer for that. It's still just us against the whole army. We need to recruit more people.
I was afraid we're all logical and said, well, you have brought us a feast, and we are free to hunt again. We'll just keep eating and drinking till you're good and ready. Right, Border? No. He couldn't be happier.
Made an important ally. You cannot hope to succeed without fighters such as Sabine and his people on your side. You have the beginnings of an army now.
go.
I couldn't be prouder of what you've accomplished here. There is still much for us to do, and I know just where to find our allies. I'll meet you at the station in Mispeak when you're ready.
But the most interesting thing has to be a rather odd...
For the prices?
Wonderful. How you are. Here it is.
There you are.
Good start.
Yeah, nice.
That's not bad.
Wipe about. Damn.
Yay!
Incredible.
Nice!
Hooray!
I don't care about the academy being closed, but it gives plenty of business.
Oh, right. Yes, for success with our fine range of clothing.
All right!
Good one. Yeah,
Nice! Yay!
good one.
Yes! Go on!
Whoa!
Yes!
Yay!
Woo! All right! Yeah!
Yeah, nice.
Yeah! Yes! Yes!
If I can think of any else, let me know.
Right, cheers.
Good one! Really sore throat.
Good
Where
one.
can we get a medicinal How are we supposed to make a living when
Ed?
Cute.
Well, I really have to shoot.
History of the...
I play track. If you round up those loathsome...
Great food available.
We'll be back to the right.
Some of the spending. You're it.
Well, hello there. I could use your help, you know, cleaning up the streets. I'm ashamed to admit it, but we've had a rash of jailbreaks, and not enough men on duty to track the criminals down. If you could help us out, I'd pay you for your time. Just find them and drag them back here. No doubt they'll put up a fuss, but you can handle it, I'm sure. Great. I'm in your... Well, until I pay you, that is.
Buy anything. Well, almost anything.
But deal than here in my shop.
I contribute enough.
Let's get moving. Oh, I can't believe you got me. I thought I'd never get caught. I haven't washed my hands for 3 days, by the way.
I didn't ask to be a beggar, you know.
If you love knows, things have never...
An amazing Avenger! That would surely be a new record if we kept them.
Towns in the...
You some kind of do-gooder, is that it? Or money? No different to me then, are you? I'm doing it for the money too. Sure, you'll get your money for turning me in, but don't start thinking you're making a difference or anything. I'll be back.
Ah, the recidivist. Virtually boil he was. Always breaking out, always coming back. Thanks for your help. Make sure you come back soon. There'll be more work, I can just feel it.
Welcome to the sanctuary. Any other?
It's you! Thank goodness! You've got to help! Oh, count on you. Darling, no hurted me. Oh, and he always had a chip on his shoulder, that. I tried patching it, but it didn't do any good. Please, try and tend to him. And don't worry, any trouble finding him, you just need to follow his... his voice.
Thunder Brian. He's a fine fellow. Fancy little fellow.
What happened? I had a gun, and Lionel suddenly appeared out here. Did you shoot him? However you did it, you have to hunt them down, wherever can work out a way to fix this.
Mother! Cut it! You never can her!
Perhaps the company can help. I am going to write a letter to their relations department. Wrongly worded letter.
I'm a trader, trying to get to Brightwall Village, but the route's holding renegades. Bound to rob me and kill me and rob me. Bother. You'll take me? Thank you. I'll make it work. Really, I will. Been a wonder all my life. My mother was too. Could who my father was. Nor could my mother, actually. I'm ready. Oh. It's certain that we'll get attacked by bandits. I don't know why the king did about it. Renegade, let them...
Did that bullet go clean through? Masterful blow. Now finish it off.
In one place, another. Keep your eyes peeled and bandits. There's always more than you bargained for. Renegade!
It's a fact.
Yes, go on! The day called Ans Moria. What rubbish it was. Stop them before they kill us both. I hope to open them up. Star of... I thought I'd... Just need to get and that to justify the name. I like wandering. There's just so much, well, wandering as well. We've made it. Something for you. Oh, and come back later if you like, when I've got my stall set up. I'll give you a good price.
It's awfully late. Crying for bed.
Hiya! Beverage for you?
I'm right here. Coming.
Take this. Feet.
How do you know?
Them,
we
have
left
you?
it listed in a...
Welcome